just forgot, there's one more thing in the lesson that I forgot to do with you. And we're going to play a quick game of butts and brains. So for this game, if you think the answer is yes, or you think it's true, put your hands on your head. If you think the answer is false or the answer is no, put your hands on your butt. So my first question is, the story of Jonah teaches us that God cares about all people. So if you think the answer is no, put your hands on your butt. If you think the answer is yes, put your hands on your brain. So the question again is, the story of Jonah teaches us that God cares about all people. You chosen? Well, the answer is brains, yes. The story of Jonah does teach us that God cares about all people. Okay, we'll do another question. The story teaches us that we can tell anyone the good news about Jesus. Hands on butt if you think no, hands on brains if you think yes. So the story teaches us that we can tell anyone the good news about Jesus. The answer is brains. The answer is yes. In that story we do learn that we can tell anyone about Jesus. The people in Nineveh were really bad, but that didn't stop God from wanting them to know the good news. God wants everyone to know the good news. The next question is a tricky one. I'm going to try and trick you. So at the end of the story, so the bit of the story we heard today, did Jonah listen to God? The butts if you think no, and brains if you think yes. So I'll say it again. At the end of the story, Jonah listened to God. Well, I think the answer is butts. It's a bit of a trick question though. So no, at the end of the story, Jonah wasn't really listening to God. He was angry at the Ninevites for being saved. He was angry that God saved the Ninevites. On his inside, in his heart, he was sinning and he wasn't really listening to God. God wanted him to love the Ninevites, but he wasn't being like that, was he? And the last question, we don't have to do butts or brains for. I just want you to think about this question in your head. Is there anyone that you won't tell about Jesus? Is there anyone that you refuse to tell about Jesus? If God said to you, I want you to tell that person about Jesus, would you say no? Would you be like Jonah? Or would you listen to God and love that person like he wants you to? So that's what I want you to be thinking about today. Would I tell everyone like God wants me to? Or would I say no? I don't want that person to hear the good news. So that's all. See you later, kids. Bye.